Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Guntur Medical College, Department of Anatomy. In this dissection video, we will see the floor of the fourth ventricle. So what I am holding this specimen is, are you able to see? It is cut along the midbrain so that we have the pons and the medulla oblongata and the cerebellum. One hemisphere and the other hemisphere is halfly removed, so that now you should understand this is what you are seeing is this floor of the fourth ventricle or rhomboid fossa. Are you able to see? This is the rhomboid fossa or the floor of the fourth ventricle. What you are seeing, these two are the inferior colliculi, that is the part of the midbrain. So the roof is removed, the student should understand. So the cerebellum is resting on the superior medullary velum. So here it will be the superior medullary velum and inferior medullary velum, that is removed to show the floor of the fourth ventricle. So you can see the lateral boundaries of fourth ventricle in the lower part. These are the fasciculus, gracilis and cuneatus, gracile and cuneate tubercles, and this is the inferior cerebellar peduncle in the lower part. If you see the lateral boundary in the upper part connecting the midbrain and the cerebellum, these are the superior cerebellar peduncles on the upper part. So in the lower part, inferior cerebellar peduncle. So this is nicely, you can appreciate, connecting the medulla and cerebellum. This is inferior cerebellar peduncle and this is the superior cerebellar peduncle. So they are the lateral boundaries. We are not seeing the roof, we have seen the lateral boundary. You are clearly seeing the floor of the fourth ventricle, which is formed by this. So this is that pons and this is the open part of the medulla oblongata. So this is the dorsal surface of the pons and this is the dorsal surface of the open part of the medulla oblongata, that is forming the floor of fourth. Pontomedullary junction is represented by this STRIA medullaris. Are able to see a band of fibers running in the midline that will be called as STRIA medullaris, that represents the pontomedullary junction. If you see this floor, it is divided by the median sulcus into two halves. These two halves, right side and left side, and each half is again, can you see, each half is again divided by this sulcus limitans. So this is the sulcus limitans, dividing this floor into medial area and lateral area. So this is the sulcus limitans. So this side it is disturbed, this side it will be the sulcus limitans like this. So the sulcus limitans divides each half into medial area and lateral area. So lateral area first we will finish, it is easy for us. Lateral area will be the vestibular area. So that is simple. In this, if you see the medial area in this upper part of the floor of the fourth ventricle, you can see this is what I am touching. These two are the facial colliculus. So are you seeing these two are the facial colliculus, which is formed by the abducens nucleus and the internal genu of the facial nerve. So this part is the facial colliculus. One more thing I should tell here, if you see in this sulcus limitans in the upper part, if you dissect here, you will see the bluish area which will be called as substantia, which is formed by the locus ceruleus, and it will be containing the this place will be containing the nucleus ceruleus. So this is the sulcus limitans in the upper part, which contains superior fovea. If you come to the lower part, this is the sulcus limitans, are you seeing? So in the sulcus limitans, if you see, this is the inferior fovea. So this part, are you seeing clearly? This is the hypoglossal triangle. Hypoglossal triangle with the apex below. So this is the hypoglossal triangle on each side, formed by the hypoglossal nucleus. Below that, are you seeing this part? This part, this is the vagal triangle, which contains the dorsal nucleus of vagus. Altogether, this total part of the lower part of the floor will be called as the calamus scriptorius. So I hope you should have understood this floor of the fourth ventricle. In this dissection, we have seen the floor of fourth ventricle very elaborately. This is the median sulcus, this is the sulcus limitans, this is the facial colliculus, this is the hypoglossal triangle, and this is the vagal triangle. With the next dissection video, we will see in the next. Thank you.